What's up everyone, Bolts and Bombers here, and welcome back to Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made it to the Jagged Pass. Alright, in here we can catch ourselves a new Pokemon. And let's go over to the grass over here to the left, and that new Pokemon will be, hopefully, a Spoink, because that would be a great addition to my team. Although a Machop is still as nice, can be fairly good for backup if ever needed. Let's go for, Bullet Seed. There we go. That didn't kill it. Pokeball. One more should do the trick. Are you kidding? There we go. Let's name you Bob. Bobby. Let's name you Bobby. Bobby was sent to the PC. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly heal up Breloom because that thing, with its seismic toss, did a lot to me. Surprisingly, anyway, we have sufficient amount of super potions. Let's get this going. Alright, if you move on down here, there's some trainers. First off, though, there's a trainer over here on the left who's a hiker. Mount Chimney's Jagged Pass. Now, this is what I've always wanted on a mountain. This jagged bumpiness, it rocks my soul. Alright, Alright, hiker. Show me what rocks your soul. That sounded creepier than it needed to be. Anyway, have a Mega Drain. Destruction. Alright. Have another one. Have another Mega Drain. Destruction. Losing left me bitter. Alright, I guess I rocked your soul. Anyway. Looks like we missed that trainer up there, but thanks to the fact that we have the Acro Bike... crap. Thanks to the fact that we have the Acro Bike, which lets you, jump on these little things here. So if you go like this... I believe it's B, yes. See, you can hop like this. Isn't that cool? If you hold down B, and then you can go up these ledges, get this item, and we got a burn heal. Very nice. That should be useful, fairly soon. Anyway, let's hop up this ledge here and battle this trainer, who is a camper. Jagged Pass is hard to walk on. It's a good place for training. Well, it sure is at this point in the game, but anyway, what Pokemon do you have? Camper Ethan. You have a Zigzagoon. Have a Mach Punch. Go die. And you have a Tailo. You know what? Go Quaker. Have a Rock Tomb. Destruction. Good job, Quaker. Your first battle. Alright. It'll be a while till he evolves, but it'll be pretty soon until I start using him in battles regularly. But for now, he'll just be on the EXP share. Alright, let's go on. Let's head on down the path here. I believe there are a few more trainers. Yep, there is one right here. And we have a female picnicker. This place isn't your casual hike. It's not suited for a picnic. Well, it certainly isn't, because you need a bike to get up there anyway. Picnicker Diana, what do you got? You got a Shroomish. Have a Headbutt. Have another one. Oh, great. No effects for. Cereal Box. Bring in the Psybeam. Alright. 2-hit kill. Punchy. Swablu. I did not look at that, did I? Nope. Alright. Headbutt destroys. Alright. And we have made our way to Route 112. Not really. To Lavaridge Town. Lavaridge Town, Pokemon Center Hot Springs, an excellent place for relaxing. Alright, let's talk to you. I bathe in the hot springs every day. I want to become a beautiful and strong gym leader like Flannery. Flannery is this gym's gym leader. Lavaridge Town Pokemon Gym, leader Flannery, one with a fiery passion that burns. And that is who we'll be that is who we'll be taking on in this episode after I check out the town just to show it off. First off, I'll be healing up in just very quickly. Alright, up here, if you head to the left, you will be able to enter the springs. Talk to this guy. We draw as much hot water as needed. I missed that, sorry, hold on. We draw as much hot water as we need, and yet the hot springs never run dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to well up as hot springs. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Anyway, if you talk to these ladies, nothing really exciting happens. So, yeah. But, that's really it. If you want to pick up some items, you can go over to the mart, as there is in every town. So, also, if you go into this house on the left here, you will find something cool. Sort of. Welcome to the herb shop. Alright, so these are a bunch of herbs, as said. Energy powder, energy root, heal powder, and revival herb. Now, these are completely useless if you're using a Pokemon that evolves through happiness. And I can't think off the top of my head of one Pokemon that does. Actually, Golbat. Just a quick example. But all of these items, they're great for the price. But if you're using a Pokemon that evolves through happiness, it will greatly decrease the happiness of the Pokemon, which is bad. That is why I will be buying a few of these, because none of my Pokemon rely on happiness, which is very nice. I'll take 3 of these, and 3 of these, and 4 of these. Alright, if you talk to this guy over here, and not press the wrong button, what does he say? You've come to look at the herbal medicine in Lavaridge. That's rather commendable. I like you. Take this. Alright, and he gives you the charcoal. This is great if you are using a fire type, like Torchic. This is a great way to get a very beneficial item for your Pokemon early on. I'll be giving that alternately to my Numel, alternately swapping with the soft sand because he's, you know, fire and ground user. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. My wife's warming an egg in the hot springs. This is what she told me. So, she left 2 Pokemon in the daycare, and they discovered that egg. So, yeah, if you leave 2 Pokemon in the daycare that, cooperate egg groups, they'll have an egg. Anyway, let's just grab a few more super potions. 2 or 3 more. 3. And if you picked Mudkip as your starter, you'll be able to wreck this gym completely. So, I will try not to use Mudkip, Kipper, if I can, but, you know, this gym's puzzle really isn't that hard. It's kind of simplistic. It's easy just to fix your errors if you get wrong. Anyway, let's talk to this guy again. Hey, how's it going? Champion to be bound Seth. Lavaridge Gym Leader Flannery uses the Fire-type Pokemon. Her passion for Pokemon burns stronger and harder than a volcano. Don't get too close to her, you'll burn. Hose her down with water, and then go for it. Alright, he is hinting at the fact that Water-type moves do great against her. So, let's go into the right one here, which actually is a battle. So, half the time, or so, there will be a battle in these little sand spots, and half the time, it will transport you to another room. Ow, 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 ow. Yikes, it's hot. And apparently those little sand spots are very hot. Alright. Kindler. Coal. Slugma. Water gun. I'm just gonna speed up all of these because they're gonna be super easy for Kipper to wreak havoc. Alright, so heading into here, we'll transport us into the next room. And into the next room. There's probably a trainer down here. Nope. You want to try and fight all the trainers everywhere just to get good experience. And there's one in the top right corner. Can your Pokemon withstand 392-degree heat? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter because I can probably wreck your Pokemon if they're fire. Cool trainer Zane. No One Direction jokes. None. Alright, so the thing about Kekulon is that if you use a move against it, its ability to color change will change it to that type. So I just used Mudshot on it. Mudshot. Therefore, it will now be the ground type. Strategizing, if you have a Marshtomp at this point, you would want to use a ground type move and then a water type move, like so. That way it'd be super effective. So now I'll use one more one shot. Are you serious? You had a Hyper Potion? Screw you, cool trainer, and your Hyper Potion. Alright, level 29, sweet. Quaker grew to level 26, very nice. Alright, and he was defeated. I have to quickly heal up because that Kecleon was annoying as heck. Yes. Alright, is there a trainer up here? Nope. I have no clue which Ugh, I have no clue what the right way is, because I have only played the Emerald version of this gym, although they're similar. Let's just go in the top right one, let's see where it takes us, and let's see where this goes. Hopefully somewhere good. Yep, I think so. Alright, we got ourselves a trainer up here, Kindler. I'm trying to relieve my stress. Don't come along and stress me out. Well, if stressing out means losing, then you're gonna be pretty stressed out at the end of this battle. Kindler Axel has a pneumo water gun to the face. More water gun into the face. Die, Slugma. I hope Flannery flames you. Well, tough luck. Is there any more trainers? No, I'm just gonna guess this one. And looks like we got it wrong. Derp. I think this is the right way. Nope, I completely got that wrong. Bear with me here. Just moving along. If you go up top left, which is what this is the correct way. Enter the next one. This is the incorrect path up here. This is the correct path. Now we move on up here. Enter this sand dune. And there's definitely going to be a trainer over here. One of these two. 3, 4, 5 maybe. Alright, she's up here. The battle girl. Okay, I'll battle with you. Your personality just doesn't match your music. It's so, like, exciting and everything, but your personality is so lighthearted and unsure of everything. Alright, you got a Meditite, mud shot to the face. Have a water gun, and be defeated. Alright, I'm totally gonna guess here. Top right. Come on, please be good. Alright, I think we got it. I hope so. Please let me get it right. Please. Yes, I got it right. Yes. Alright. And here we have made it up to Flannery. Kipper is at perfectly fine HP. Peter has an item. Let's see what it is. How could I get so lucky with a level 2 Zigzagoon? It's crazy. I'm gonna keep Quaker with EXP share on. Just because, you know. I'm pretty happy with his moveset right now, but his stats will greatly increase once he evolves into a Camerupt, which is basically just a big giant volcano Pokemon. But anyway, Kipper should be able to wreck this gym. If need be, we can bring in Quaker, who can also do some hefty damage. What item do you have? Soft Sand. That'll still be good. Even, yeah, I'd rather use Mud Shot because it's got higher power anyway, unless she's using her Camerupt. I'm just gonna save quickly. Okay. Let's take her on. Bring it on, Flannery. I'll talk to you from behind, because why not? Welcome. No, wait. Puny Trader, how good to see you made it here. I have been entrusted with the... No, wait, I am Flannery, and I am the gym leader here. Dare not underestimate me, though I have been leader only for a short time. Skills inherited from my great-grandfather, I shall, demonstrate the hot moves we have honed on this land. And with that very awkward introduction speech, Flannery will start the battle with her pretty sick hairdo, if you ask me. Anyway, she starts out with a Slugma, which is weak to rock, ground, and water moves. Bring it on. If you hit it hard with a Mud Shot, just total destruction. Another Slugma, more Mud Shots, total destruction. And now she has a Torkoal. I'm just going to stay in here, really. Alright, I'm just going to use one more Mud Shot. It'll take me about... Oh, critical hit. Sweet. What a great end to the battle. 483 experience points for Kipper. 483 for Quaker. Nobody grew any levels, but it was still a pretty easy gem fight. Very easy if you have this Pokemon. Or if you have any good water types on you. And we beat Flannery. Oh, I guess I was trying too hard. I've only recently become a gym leader. I try too hard to be someone I'm not. I have to do things my natural way. If I don't, my Pokemon will be confused. Thanks for teaching me that. For that, you deserve this. And we got $2,800. Very nice. And she gives you the Heat Badge. And we received the Heat Badge from Flannery. If you have a Heat Badge, all Pokemon up to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move Strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. And we get TM50 from Flannery, which contains... That TM50 contains Overheat. That move inflicts serious damage on the opponent, but it also sharply cuts the special attack of the Pokemon using it. It might not be suitable for longer battles. I'm not going to use overheat. I never have. Alright, now that we've beaten him, we can talk to this guy again. Yow, that was a scorching hot battle. Wait, you saw the entire battle all the way from there? You saw through a wall? You're a crazy dude. Alright, so if you exit the gym, somebody will come and talk to you. And May gets to come say hi. Seth, long time no see. Oh, while I was visiting the hot springs, you got the Lavaridge Gym badge. You must have caught some good Pokemon. No, I guess you raced some. I guess it would be okay for you to have this. And we got the Go Goggles. Very nice. With those Go Goggles, you'll have no trouble getting through the desert near Route 111. But wow, Seth, challenging gyms? You're trying hard because you don't want to lose to me, I bet. Seth, I think you should challenge your dad in Petalburg Gym. See you again. That's basically a hint at where you can go next in the story. Petalburg Gym is the 5th gym, as this was the 4th. So, if you really want to head straight with the story, head back to Petalburg. Right now, I'm going to quickly go heal. Alright, here we go. Back over here. If you go on to the right, hop over some ledges, not talk to this guy, go over to the top, you will get a nugget. 5,000 bucks in your pocket. Very nice. Okay, so up here in Route 111 is the entrance to the desert ruins. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. This episode, we finished the jagged path, entered Flannery's gym, kicked her butt, and made our way to the foot of the desert. Alright, until then, I will see you next time.